Good morning, y'all. This is Todd from Seaux. How y'all doing this morning? Well, it's bright and early. Chickens are just getting up. Beautiful morning in Louisiana. It's probably about 55 degrees right now. It's gonna warm up to 80 degrees. Can't ask for a better day to be working. Guys, I got some wood to saw up. I'll be probably cutting a bunch of pine up this morning. I got me a little fire going behind me. Break the chill. Let's see what we can get into. All right, y'all, I was gonna wait till the next log to show you. I was waiting for the sun to come up to have a little bit more light. But guys, this log right here, I've got two sides already cut. Let me show you on the end. Okay, I got the two sides already cut. Got it 90 degrees. I made two cuts. I just made this third cut right here. Now guys, this is your perfect example to get 2x4s and 2x6s out of this log. Right here on this 9 inches, that's the cut that I just made. I'm gonna come back and cut on 5.5 inches. What that's gonna give me is 2x4s on the top and 2x6s on the bottom. I cut everything down to scale, so it looks just like your regular 2x4s and 2x6s that you buy from your local lumber yard. But I just had to show y'all that on this log. It doesn't always work out like that. I like to get 11 1/8 inches, which gives me two 2x6s, or 10 inches, which will give me three 2x4s at the same time. I'll break it down and show y'all that when I cut them one day. But this is 2x4s and 2x6s is what you're fixing to see coming out. I'm gonna roll this log, and then it's gonna be 2x4s and 2x6s coming off. Guys, you can speed up on your sawmill on different cuts, but when it comes to that cut that I just made right there, that is your edge of your 2x4s and 2x6s. You can't have no dip in that because it messes your boards up. Now when you're cutting the flat side, you can push your sawmill a little bit faster. If you get a little dip in it, you can come back and take it out. It really doesn't matter. Not that bad. But as far as 2x6s and 2x4s, your edges is your main thing that you got to really watch and go slow with. Alright guys, what we got here, this is a 2x4, 2x6. Now see how it's got some bark on it? You look real good down this one here. It's really not that bad, it's just got a little bark on it. I call that a cull. I throw that in a different pile and I sell it for cheaper, or I use it myself, like on your barns or your deer stands, because it's actually a good 2x4, but it's got a little bark on it. So you try to make all your stuff good, you know, for people. They want good wood. Now this one right here is a 2x6, which I would call a cull. It's got the bark on it. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw it to the side, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna make a 2x4 out of it. That way it's not a cull, it's a good 2x4. You just kind of work with what you got on every cut. Everything, it changes from log to log, from cut to cut. You just gotta figure it out as you go. But I'm fixing to make all 2x4s out of this. I'm actually gonna flip the outside one, which is right here. I'm gonna flip it over because it's got a little bark on the bottom of it, and it's not catching my little keeper on the bottom, which sticks out about 3/4 of an inch. It's not catching it very good. So I'm gonna flip it over, make sure it catches it. That'll put the cull on top. See this little lip right here? This only sticks up a 1/2 inch. long as you put this handle down and not sticking up like this, you're fine to cut all the way down to 1 inch. Make sure this is down on both ends and this lip is right. This is what I was talking about, the bark on the top. This was sitting up against this little edge right here, and it would have come off on me. Always double check before you get back to cutting, because you will run into either these little standards right here that you leave up, or that little handle. Always double check before you make your cut. I have done it too many times. And if you think you got it whooped where you ain't gonna do it, it'll surprise you, it'll get you. Sixes. That's gonna be 6 2x4s come out of that log. And that was about a 13-inch log. Measuring straight across was about 13 inches. And that's what I ended up doing. Like I said, I like to get to 11 inches.